Hello, today I'm going to show you how I built a ETH BSC cross-chain arbitrage bot step by step, and how I managed to make 0.5 ETH per day consistently for the last 3 months. And I'm going to show you how you can do this and how the thought process would go. So this is the balance of my ETH and BSC account right now. I made the majority of this from this arbitrage bot and more. So I made almost 7 ETH on the ETH side and 4.7 ETH on the BSC side. So I will show you an example of the trade. So my bot would buy 1.5 ETH worth of left token on the ETH chain on SushiSwap, and then they will sell it on the BSC chain for 1.59, and you can calculate the profit here. It's roughly 0.1 ETH in one trade, risk free. Here's another one. I bought 1 ETH of Revel and I sold it for 1.0977 ETH on the ETH side. So it's the other way around this time. So why does this work, and how do you know it's real? I linked a spreadsheet of all the profit and all the individual text hashes below, and the accounting work on this sheet. You can see that on the 4th of August I made 1.49 ETH in profit, and on the 3rd of August I made 0.328 in profit, and what tokens I used for each individual trade. So this trade work very simply if you understand the price difference between chain. I took this screenshot a few days ago. So you can buy ETH, you can buy 6413 Revel for 1 ETH on Uniswap, and on the right it's BSC. You can buy 6502, and when the difference is big enough, obviously there's a profit to be made. I think many of you are familiar with the same chain arbitrage, but cross-chain is a little bit different. So first you spot the price difference, and then you buy on the lower price chain, let's say it's Ether, and then you bridge it over to BSC and sell it on the BSC chain. Now I'm going to explain how the TX hashes work by following through the Ether scan and BSC scan explorers. So we'll refresh it just to make sure it's real. Some people do that. You see the address is right here. You see on both of them, and you can see the ENS is selling this bot. I set it specifically for the video. So we'll go to the token taxes for BSC scan, and then I will show you how it's done. So you can see this hash right here. If we click in this hash, you can see that we are paying 1. We are paying 1 for 2189, 1 Ether for 2189 ICE. And then we look at the hash after that. I'll make it obvious to you guys by searching it and highlighting it like this. So these two are the same hash, and then we look at the next hash. See, we're using Popsicle Finance, the AnySwap function, the swap out function to send it to 0, essentially sending it to the Ether chain. So we are swapping out 2186 ICE token. So if we go to the Ether scan one and we look for 2186, it'll be this one, because it takes a little bit of fee. You can see the bridge send us the token, and we sell the token for 1.017. So the profit here is 0.017 minus the gas fee. So the profit here, my rough guess is probably 0.014, because gas fee is very cheap nowadays. And then we'll look at the next one. This format works both ways, but sometimes BSC price is lower, sometimes Ether ETH chain price is lower. So it's just kind of random. So we looked at this hash right now. We look at we can look at this one. It's this one. So you can all verify the taxes yourself. So this one we're paying 3 ETH for 6856 ICE, right? 3 Ether for 6856 ICE. So I will label it once more, and then you can see we do the same thing after. We bridge over the amount 6822 to the ETH chain. Some people might think, why wouldn't we do the full amount 6856? It's because there's slippage and the bot has to account for that. So we look for the same number in the ETH side. You can see here we got 6802, and then we sell it right here. And then we got 3.165. in return, and then let's compare. Paid 3, got 3.165. That 0.165 is the profit here. So right now, I'm going to show you how it works on the programming side, as doing it manually is very inefficient. So if you can see the screenshot here, you can see that the bot is calculating profit across chain. So for here, it's saying if I buy KEX on BSC and sell it on ETH, I'll make 0.006. And if I do Revo, it'll be 0.0. Obviously, it's not enough profit right here, right? But sometimes a good opportunity show up. So here, can the director please cut to a video to show the bot? So as you can see, the bot will continuously look for different opportunity. Here's a 0.037 for stack, and see it goes very, very fast. It just keeps checking different tokens for their opportunity. Sometimes you see error, that's because the APIs we use aren't the 1-inch API we use aren't responding. And then it just keeps looking until there's an opportunity. This is how it runs. So now you saw a little bit of how the bot ran. I'll explain a little bit more of the tech behind it. It's nothing that complicated. The bot is coded in Python. Python is easy to understand for beginner, and I used this is more advanced. I use flashbots to ensure the transactions are profitable and private. You can do a little bit more research on flashbots, but essentially it's a way to make sure your transaction is on the top of the block, and it's not going to be seen in mempool, so other bots can't copy you. I spent more than 4 months developing this bot and perfecting it over the process. I believe it's the fastest bot on the market right now. So if the bot is so good, why am I selling? Oh yeah, I'm selling this bot, if I didn't mention it before. I'm selling this bot because it allows me to have instant access to capital. Right now I'm making 0.5 ETH per day, so in 30 days that's 15 ETH, and I'm hoping to sell it for way more than that and use that capital to hire people to develop other projects. If you think about it, it's kind of like the concept of people selling their cloud mining equipment, but in a software kind of way. So also I see people selling shitty bots for a lot of money in different places, and those bots don't even work. So I want to make sure that at least one of you get a legit bot. It's not that righteous, it's just money. So what are you getting here? You're getting 6,000 plus lines of code, and you have the sole ownership for that. I'm only selling one copy of this bot. I have to emphasize, only one copy of this bot. If like 50,000 people want to buy, only one person can get this bot. I'll explain why in the remaining of the video. So you can see there are a lot of functions here, and there are 6,000 lines of code in total. You can calculate how long it takes to write that many code. Also, you get detailed video instructions on how to set up the bot, and continuous direct support by me, which means you can call me on Skype, call me on TG, message me, and I would fix any problems you have. And this is the fastest bot on the market, otherwise I won't be able to make so much money. How it's going to be sold, this is an important and interesting part. So I would sell it as a NFT on Rarible, and the highest bidder will win it after 10 days. And the Rarible link will be linked below. So this way, you make sure only one person gets the bot. You can make sure that I'm not doing any transactions under the table and selling the bot to multiple people. So if you're interested in buying the bot, you should know that the closed auction on Rarible is ending at 10 p.m. in New York time on the 20th of August, 10 a.m. on the 21st of August in Hong Kong. So be sure to mark these time down, because it would be sold to whoever's the highest bidder at this specific time. You should also join the Telegram bot, a Telegram group, which will be linked down below, so you can get updates and you can get reminders of the selling. So here I analyze some questions that you might have, and then I would try and answer them. First question: how do I know that ETH account is yours? From Wendy Writer in California. Amazing question here. On the 4th of August, I sent a transaction with the following parameters. It's 0.0004, and then with a specific GUI 0.0804, and you can see the hash linked down below. Hopefully by making this specific transaction, you know that bot is mine, and you know I'm actually making profit. So how do I know it's not a scam? Ronnie Reader, another great question. Honestly, you don't, because if you don't know if it's a scam, because I'm not trying to bargain against myself, but these kind of transactions, there's risk involved, and I want you to go through my Etherscan and verify it's a legit bot. So you can track all the transactions on Etherscan and BSC scan to verify there's profit in this bot, and you can verify the bot's been running for 3 months. Also, my codes can be partly revealed to you, only partly if you can somehow verify that that you're a legit person to see I actually have the code. So I spend so much time developing this bot, and I can make money legally. Why would I scam a person and do it illegally? It's a weak argument. Also, if this were a scam, I wouldn't create an auction. I would just sell many copies to many people and scam as many people as I can. Instead, I went through all the troubles to create a slideshow, create an auction, create accounting records. So I hopefully there's some legitimacy in that, but you know, the market can decide. If I don't sell the bot, it's whatever. And Abby Author from New York, great state. Why are you selling only 1 copy? Because it's a competitive business after all. No one would make money if I sell many copies, and I can provide dedicated support this way to only 1 person. Because you know, serving 10 people as 1 developer could be hard. I want to go deeper into the first point here. A lot of people buy arbitrage bots online and expect to make money, but those are mass produced. If like 10 people have the shuffles, how can you make any gold? But I'm only selling 1 shuffle here. Abby asked another question, forgot to change the name. Do I need to know how to code? No, detailed instructions will be provided in video format and teach you how to do it step by step. For example, you put in your ETH account, profit target, and inferior URL like this. It's not exactly like this, this is just an example. And also you can call me for support. Lastly, the bot's code in Python. In my opinion, it's the easiest language to understand syntaxically. So that's a plus. You don't need to know how to code, like not at all. Another question, great question. Why is the bot not operating when this video is up? You might not see the bot operating when the video is up because I'm scared that I might show something that could lead to the hacking of my my account. Obviously, I avoid showing my private key, but some people are crafty, you know. Maybe they can connect to my bloody ETH node somehow. So I moved out the majority of the funds. And also, people might target their ETH account and Gwei attack it, which means they might just bid 0.01 Gwei more than me every time I do a transaction, and to hinder the bot, because honestly, just by revealing this video, I'm ruining the profits for a lot of people, and the big guys will hate me for this. Last question here. Would it work after EIP 1559? Yes. The simple answer is yes. The bot has been tested for EIP 1559. And also, legacy transactions, which means the oldest transactions, will work still under EIP 1559. And in my opinion, it's more stable to do it this way in 2 months. And after 2-3 months, if proven that the newer kinds of transactions are just as fast, then I will upgrade the bot. I will upgrade the bot for you. Thanks for watching the whole video. According to my business school education, I have to do some call to actions at the end. So first of all, the auction will end on the 20th of August at 10 p.m. at New York time on Rarible. So it'll be sold to whoever's the highest bidder on that day. And you can message my personal Telegram for questions, BSC ETHbot. You can also comment below for any questions. And be sure to join the Telegram for updates as well, BSC ETHbot group. This is pretty important as all the updates and reminders will be sent through this group, announcements will be made through this group, and everything is linked down below for your convenience and further verification. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.